Hello and welcome to the Vanguard of Light. I'm Pocket Future, and today let's play with the energy. Let's have a little energetic game to just help illustrate how much of it is all energetic. So let's see if we can pull this off. What you want to try to do is first picture a blue circle in front of your head. Right? I'm doing it now. We're doing it together. So picture a blue circle in front of your head. Notice the circle. Like, was it an outline of a circle? Was it like the whole circle was filled in? Does it go from an outline to a whole filled in when I say that? Right? Just notice, what was it for you? How clear was it? Was it fuzzy? Now picture one to your right. Right? Picture that circle. Now picture one behind you. Are you doing this? See if you are. Notice if you find that you feel like you can't do it. That's another thing to notice. Maybe you couldn't do the circle. Or maybe you felt the sensation in your body of like, oh, this is stupid, I can't do it. But you didn't feel a sensation in your body that said those words. You just felt a sensation that then get interpreted that you can't do it. Well, let's see if you can. So now you're picturing your circle to the right. Right? Now let's picture it behind you. Same circle you pictured in front. Now notice, is the circle behind you different? Like, can you make it the same as the one in the front, or does it seem like it's different? And does it feel like possibly something is interfering with it? Like, that's weird. Wouldn't that be weird if they're not exactly the same? Or be able to hold them at the same time and notice if there's any distinction between like the front one and the back one. And notice, like, why aren't they exactly the same? Mine aren't exactly the same. There's a difference. And then picture another one on your left. Look at the left one. Now go to the front one. And notice, is it hard to do the change? Like just jump. Like you didn't have any prep this was going to happen. You're like, okay, circle to the front, circle to the right, blue circle. Behind you, to the left. And notice if you're experiencing where it's switching up on you. Where it's changing, where it's not like you're just intending to see a certain type of circle. Let's make it exact that you, whatever one you choose, you're choosing the shade of blue, or maybe you don't even get it to be blue, right? But you're choosing your circle, choosing a circle here, choosing a circle there, choosing a circle there, and notice the variability. Notice just on a blue circle how it's probably not the same in front of you. It's probably not the same behind you, left and right, and through time. Now picture that same blue circle in the front. Is it changing on you? Like, is it just a solid boom, blue circle, same as it started, hasn't changed at all? Or are you noticing just in that interaction, there's some variability happening? And this is just on a blue circle that you're imagining. Now, think about your goals, your dreams, the things you want to create. If we have such variability with just the blue circle and where we position it, like in our physical reality, that's not our physical reality, because energetically it's a blue circle. It's not actually physically anywhere in this 3D reality. Which, think about that. Height, width, we got, look, right here. We got a width, we got a height, and then it goes back that way, depth. That's the 3D reality. Notice your circle does not exist anywhere in this 3D reality. That's our 3 dimensions. So if it's not here, we're multi-dimensional. We're outside of 3D reality. Because we just conjured a circle. 4 of them possibly outside of this physical 3D reality. And there's a weird variability to it, wasn't it? Probably haven't played with blue circles before, but how is it so variable that the blue circles were changing? You might have found resistance or complete objection in your body, like, I'm not doing this, for simply a blue circle. So you just move that to something important, like top goals in your life. Imagine what would happen with those, and why maybe it's not so easy, because there is an energetic game at play that influences those blue circles, which are not in this physical reality. It's not this physical reality that influences those blue circles, because they're not in this physical reality. Your goals, your dreams, your desires aren't in this physical reality. So there's nothing here, whether it's, oh, my finances, where I live, what it, in the physical reality that could be stopping you, because they don't live in the same place. They're not contained. Like, you may have your blue circle, right? Now picture that blue circle in the center of the earth. You just passed through how many miles of dirt and rocks and lava to get the blue circle in the center of the earth. But you're able to. Now, you might not be able to hold it, contain it, keep it steady, you know, all the stuff that we try to do just around us. And that's part of all these energetic dynamics that are causing that to happen. But notice you still were able to. You still could pass. You can picture a blue circle on the other side of the planet, going through the planet, just seeing it stream through it. And sometimes it moving is easier than holding it fixed in front of you, to the left, to the right, right to the left, behind you, and keeping it static. So, and that's partly because this physical reality looks very stable. The energetic reality that we're fully existing in, oh, it's dynamic. It is like a sun exploding. It is very, very dynamic. Hence the difficulty in holding a just concrete, you know, blue circle. Physical reality is really easy. You paint a blue circle, it's kind of hard to get rid of. Get a stain on your shirt, kind of hard to get rid of. But the energetic reality is very malleable, and that's where all your dreams and goals are. And there's a lot of forces in play. If you want to dive deeper into some of those forces that are at play, check out my Freedom Through Safety course. We go super deep on fundamental things like safety, because that's one of the game changers. Being in a physical body, your physical body is very concerned about being safe. Think about getting your top goal, your biggest thing that you want, and then go jump off a cliff. Does that sound exciting to you? Does that sound like, oh my gosh, I would have got my goal, now I just jump off a cliff? No, it doesn't sound so good, does it? No, because your body's very in tune with, hey, I want to physically still stay here. So that's why safety is the beginning. Check out the course, you'll find it out. We got a 5-day free, 5-day free challenge where you get to like basically experience it, crack it open, and be like, oh my gosh. It's a jump start into energy work at warp speed. You'll find out all about that, to where you're probably noticing with the circles, like, wait, there's something more going on. This will crack it open crazy big. So I invite you to come join me, and until we talk again, have a blessed day or a blessed night.